Hello everyone, and welcome back to Second Life Travels. Today we are at Sommergewitter, if I even pronounced that correctly, which basically translates to summer thunderstorm. And as we can take a look around the region here, this definitely does seem to be a summer thunderstorm. So we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at this place today. We have a nice little map here. I think I actually remember this lighthouse from somewhere else, because I definitely remember that map. The lighthouses are always pretty nice for beach sims, which is basically what this is. It's kind of a, it's a pretty neat thunderstormy beach type of region here. But when I saw the atmosphere here, I definitely wanted to cover it, so... This place has apparently been around since 2015, in fact. So it definitely has a bit of history in staying around. Nice little view of all those strikes going across the ground there. It's really nice. Yeah, we're going to be going ahead and traversing around this region here. Everything appears to be open for people to go and look around, so I don't think we'll have any problem with private residences. There are a few buildings scattered about, but for the most part, the rest of it is just places for photos and other little bits you'd probably see around a beach. Like boats, for example, and a lot of pieces of different types of wood. Even a few goats and sheep hanging around, it looks like. I guess both of them are sheep, actually. Bye to you, too. Yeah, it looks like we have a nice little boat out here as well. It does look like the sails are up, though. Yeah, it definitely looks like the sails are down, but it's a nice little piece out here at the edge of the region. Maybe even on the out of the edge of the region. Let's go ahead and check out this first building here first. It definitely looks like a home to me. And it has a nice little outside area to it as well. Even has a guest book. See, one of the pillows isn't texting up quite yet. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's a dog wearing a hat. Yeah, we have some nice basket fires here. That's definitely something I don't usually see. Fires inside of baskets like this. It's a neat little different thing. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take a look at the shirts here. Looks like the laundry's out. Got another dog on here. Dog on a shirt. And it looks like we have a living room here. A few paintings up on the walls here. Something pretty artistic there. A few boxes. Nice seating. Like one of those kind of like futuristic seatings too. Some nice fireflies in the bottle there too. Even a picture of the outside. Actually looks really nice. Yeah, I do like these seats. They're like you would expect to find in like a futuristic house. Looks like a statue holding another light source. This is another entrance inside, it looks like. A little bit of a porch. This is definitely like the dining room kitchen area. It looks like the fridge is open. That milk's gonna spoil. Virtual Valley. Yeah, a little bit of a rustic feel to it. You can actually hear the fan too. That's usually you don't hear like the sound of a fan like that. That just leads out to the trees out there. I got the phone, got the purse. Let's see what's in here. This one looks like a bedroom. Got a bed and a music player, along with some books on the table here. Interesting photo here. Radioactive barrels floating or maybe falling onto the flowers below. That's pretty neat. You can see the thunder strikes through the window there. Well, I guess this must be like a little cell room over here. This leads outside into the porch area again. Go ahead and look in the art gallery here. Looks like we have a little lounging area. It seems to have a lot of cats here, but I think they must be all on the outside, because I don't see any actually here in the room. That tech stuff is probably just bleeding through the wall there. I'm sure we'll see them in a moment. A lot of photos of the region here. It'd be interesting to see which ones we can pick out later on. A little giraffe head up there. And have like gold or something on those lines. I think there's, yeah, there was an upstairs. Let's go ahead and check out. Oh, that's actually really neat with the curtain there. Must be on some sort of timer. I think this is one of the photos that we saw on the wall just a few moments ago too, like right up here. Nice little guitar sitting on the bed there. Go ahead and down here and check out these apples. Some nice apple trees, it looks like. And off in the distance we have a little bit of stuff over here, but I wanted to see the cats over here, and I was right. There are cats everywhere. Now, it does appear at least one of them is actually stuck perhaps underneath the floor or into the building. All these kitty cats. We're definitely hearing the sound effects of the ocean here pretty closely. Might be tied to these seashells actually, I'm not sure. It's getting super loud here. Let's backtrack a little bit and go ahead and check out the outer regions of the area here that we haven't seen. Looks like we have a dog. Takes a moment to rise up, but it looks pretty nice. Staring off into the sea. And we have another sheep hanging out over here, but we also have this nice looking table over here that looks pretty overgrown, like it's been here for quite some time. Got some butterflies floating around it. Doesn't seem there's to be as much lightning over here on this side of the sim. Though I think I may have just seen one strike there. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, a lot of it seems to be centered right over there, and there's a lot of like thick cloud cover over there. Well, this would be a nice spot to sit down at, right in the rain. Using a boat for cover. It looks like we kind of have like a lake going through this area of the region. Pretty nice little raft. I do like all the little details with the rocks and the like petrified pieces of wood laying out about. Like you would definitely see that kind of stuff over on like a beach shoreline. That looks really amazing, especially when we can see like the entirety of it. Just an amazing view of seeing all those lightning strikes coming down. Looks like we have a full-on pier here that we can go across. Let's find the entrance to it. Yeah, it looks like we have a boat res of some sort here. Fruit bumper boat. Oh, we can see some nice lanterns over there. We'll go ahead and come back to that. Lots of mail. This place looks to be, maybe it's like a dance hall, actually. Got the piano here for it. Nice little sing spot. Piece of art looks like right here, I think. This has one of those fancy fireplaces where it's literally like a cutout part of the wall. Nice field view there. Let's see if it looks like there's a couple pieces of fruit and some sort of drink in there, maybe like some lemonade. I like how this tree is like coming through the bottom of the building here, but it looks like you can actually go down there. So let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I thought it was actually a full-on tree like growing through the middle of it, but it looks like it's meant for the staircasing. Yeah, it does seem to be a bit calmer over here. I don't know if maybe the storm actually moves around, perhaps? Yeah, it looks like there's somebody else here on the region with me, and they're hanging out on horses. Let's see what this is right here. It looks to be a another little sitting spot, or maybe it's like a shower, perhaps. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. Got a nice little tree here. If it looks like a hawk inside of it. There's another one soaring around above us too. It looks like there's another building up ahead. That's a very fast-moving windmill, but it makes sense for this place because of the storm. A nice little seat here. Probably a nice view of the sim off this way. Yeah. Another nice little viewing spot for the storm. Then we have a little tent looking here. I think this is also one of the photos we saw earlier in the first building we went through. Looks like this raft has the lanterns above it that we saw earlier. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out this spot here. I think a lot of these buildings are meant for, because they seem kind of empty. I think maybe they're meant for, like, photo shoots. At least that would be my guess. Little, like, closet in here? Yeah, a little spot under the stairs. It's a nicely lit up table, though, I have to say. Darker lighting in this house makes it look a bit better. Oh, I didn't. That's a pretty nice bed up there, and it's about the perfect size for the room, too. I love that curtain flick. You really don't see that often with that detail. Like, it's really nice, because, like, the windmill and those curtains, it all makes sense because of, like, the heavy wind that would no doubt be in the sim for the immersion of it. Alright, let's go ahead and head on over here towards pretty much the middle of the place. We got some candles and cages here. Bird cages. Nice pair of drums. We got some sort of, like, crystal or something here. I mean, that's just not resing up properly, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think definitely the seashells are adding to the sound effects if they're loudest when I get close to it. This is a nice little spot here with all the setup for it, all the seats and the nice little, like, wooden table layout with the drinks all at hand. Looks like we have a little tiny port here with a nice little splash animation going on. It actually comes up onto the pier too. Usually they're pointed outwards, but this one's actually coming up onto it. Is this a sign? No, there's nothing written on it. Okay. We get up to more of the, I guess the highest elevated spot here in the on the beach. Looks like somebody's been painting here. That's a nice, like, set of, I guess, like, flowers, I think they are. We're actually almost back towards the lighthouse where we started at, so we don't have too much further to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at this tree here, I see. What's the sign? Okay, this translates basically to I love you, without you, my life is gray. That's pretty much about the translation, I'm pretty sure. And that language is German. The name of the place is the name of the region, and the sign was German. I don't think I remembered to actually say that towards the beginning of the video when I tried to pronounce the region name, but yeah, it looks like there's another crystal here. A nice little piano though too. This one's a bit translucent and glowing. Though some of this stuff I'm not sure if it's actually here or if it's stuff that's been left out by people doing like photo shoots and whatnot. Nice herd of sheep here though. There's actually this little spot right hidden behind this. I almost walked completely past this. Nice little, like, tent set up there. I got some fish bones. Life is good at the beach. You can read that even when it's reversed. Nice little, like, it's a nice little cozy spot here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is, like, a, 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 It's like a beach shack of some sort. Yeah, right about here is about the spot where the lightning's coming down the hardest. So we're actually just seeing lightning strikes all around us. We'll go ahead and head up to the shoreline here and walk over to this last building. Mr. and Mrs. Oh, looks like these boards have seen better days over here. Huge bite out of one of them, and the other one's completely broken in half. You can see some barrows floating out in the water there. I wasn't sure if there was actually a floor in here at first. It looks to be glass on the bottom. Which is a neat concept for probably like a spot where you'd actually be sitting by the water or in it. And some places do build houses right on the water shoreline like that. And yeah, it looks like there is this upstairs. Let's go ahead and go up here. Got a little table. It looks like the bed's up here too. This, I think, is a seat. Looks like it's covered in butterflies. It looks like somebody's having breakfast here. I see some, looks like biscuits or croissants and maybe some, like, orange juice. Nice view of the lightning strikes again. Here we have a bed, I said before. Another one of those wooden crate type things. Yeah, I think that's about it for this sim here. A really nice atmosphere. I really love it. Like, you can look in any corner of the sim here and see out into the center and see, like, an amazing sight. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. So, see you then.